Exposed: How data brokers make millions selling your personal info. What if I told you that someone you've never met knows where you live, what you buy, who you date, and even what health issues you're worried about? And worse, they're selling that information to the highest bidder. In this video, we're going to expose the shadowy world of data brokers. The companies making millions by trading your personal information like it's stock on Wall Street. And the truth is even more invasive than you think. We're diving into the dark economy behind your digital footprint. Who's collecting your data, how they're profiting from it, and what you can do to fight back. If you care about your privacy, this is information you absolutely need to know. So what is a data broker? A data broker is a company that collects personal information about individuals and sells it to other organizations. And we're not just talking about your email address or your name. They gather everything from your age, income, education, marital status, children, home value, credit score, political leanings, health concerns, religious affiliations, travel habits, and even your online activity. And they're doing all of this legally. They gather this information from a wide variety of sources: public records, loyalty cards, credit applications, online purchases, mobile apps, cookies from websites you visit, and yes, even your social media likes, comments, and shares. Every time you interact with the digital world, you leave a trace, and someone is following it. Here are some real-world examples that show just how deep this problem goes. Axiom, one of the biggest data brokers in the world, claims to have data on over 2.5 billion people globally. That's more than a third of the human population. They say they hold up to 3,000 data points on each person. In another case, a woman began receiving coupons for baby products in the mail before she had told her own family she was pregnant. Why? Target's algorithm had figured it out based on subtle changes in her shopping habits, and data brokers made that possible. The New York Times revealed that companies were buying and selling location data that was so precise it could track a person's daily routine, from their home to their work to where they go on the weekend. That data was being bought by marketers, political groups, and even government agencies. This isn't paranoia. This is business as usual. So how exactly do data brokers make money? First, they sell lists. They organize people into highly specific categories, like single women over 40 who recently searched for skincare products, or homeowners with a high credit score and no kids. Then they sell those lists to advertisers, insurance companies, political campaigns, and more. Second, they profit from behavioral profiling. They take all your online and offline behavior, every click, swipe, and search, and use it to predict what you'll do next. Are you about to change jobs? Buy a car? Get a mortgage? These predictions are valuable and sold to companies who want to get ahead of your next big move. But here's the disturbing part. This data can also be used against you. Insurance companies can charge you more based on assumptions about your health or risk level. Predatory lenders can target you if they think you're vulnerable. Political groups can use the data to manipulate what you see and influence how you vote, all without you ever knowing it's happening. And you never really gave full permission for this. Sure, the fine print might say you agreed, but did you actually read it? Probably not. That's by design. Most of us just click I agree without realizing what we're signing away. This isn't just about having nothing to hide. It's about having the right to control your own information. When unknown companies have the power to collect, analyze, and sell your personal life, you're no longer in control. You become a product. And that product is for sale, over and over again. What makes this worse is the complete lack of transparency. You don't know who's buying your data, what they're doing with it, or how long they're keeping it. There's no dashboard for you to see your own profile, and no delete button to wipe it all away. But you're not powerless. There are steps you can take to limit how much of your data ends up in the hands of brokers. First, limit the permissions you give to apps. If an app doesn't need your location, don't give it. That game doesn't need your microphone. That weather app doesn't need your contacts. Be aggressive with your settings. Second, switch to privacy-focused tools. Use browsers like Brave or Firefox. Search with DuckDuckGo instead of Google. Message using encrypted apps like Signal. These platforms are built to protect you, not sell you. Third, opt out of data broker lists. Companies like Axiom, Oracle, and Epsilon allow you to request removal from their databases. It's a pain, but it's worth doing. Fourth, use a VPN. It encrypts your internet traffic and masks your IP address, making it harder for trackers to identify and follow you. And finally, review your privacy settings on every device and platform you use. Turn off ad personalization. Disable unnecessary location sharing. Reject cookies whenever you can. We're living in a world where data is more valuable than oil. And just like oil, it's being extracted, refined, packaged, and sold. Not for your benefit, for theirs. Data brokers are the invisible giants of our digital lives. You don't see them, but they see you. They know what you do, where you go, what you think about, what you're afraid of. But the more you understand, the more control you take back. If this opened your eyes, give the video a like and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Drop a comment below if you've had a creepy targeted ad experience or have tried opting out of data tracking. And subscribe, because in the next video, I'll show you how your smart home devices like Alexa, Google Nest, and even your smart TV might be listening to you without your knowledge. Stay smart, stay safe, and most of all, stay private.